Well, tonight, our own Cate is live from the Republican National Convention in Cleveland. And the delegates had plenty to cheer about tonight. They heard from Trump's biggest competitors, or competition rather, in the primaries, Ted Cruz, who congratulated him on the nomination, but didn't endorse him, leading some anger from that New York delegation. And late tonight, Vice Presidential nominee Mike Pence lightened the mood a bit.
You know, he's a man known for a large personality, a colorful style, and lots of charisma. And so I guess he was just looking for some balance on the ticket.
We also heard from some Floridians who are big supporters of Donald Trump, Governor Rick Scott and Attorney General Pam Bondi.
Yeah, plus former Trump opponent Marco Rubio made an appearance as well. Cate is live and actually joining us now from Cleveland to show us how this night played out.
My name is Rick Scott, governor of the great state of Florida.
Governor Scott began his remarks by thanking everyone for their prayers following the terrorist attack in Orlando, a springboard to an attack on President Obama, who Scott said has failed to muster the courage to face the truth about radical Islamic terrorism.
This war is real. It is here in America. And the next president must destroy this evil.
And Donald Trump is the man for that job, says Scott, who also told Republicans they'll get a chance to fire some politicians this year.
And who better to let the politicians know you're fired than Donald Trump?
Governor Scott told the delegates we need a president who will bring jobs back to America, who doesn't believe government is the answer to every problem.
And on every one of these measures, Hillary Clinton fails, she fails, she fails.
Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi appeared on stage about 30 minutes later, speaking about the importance of restoring the rule of law come Election Day.
November 8th is a day of reckoning for all those who have abused their power.
Bondi said we need to reclaim laws that make our neighborhoods safe and our economy strong.
By the way, laws that apply equally to everyone.
Bondi said President Obama ignores laws he doesn't like, and Hillary Clinton believes laws don't apply to her. She drew applause when she said Donald Trump will take control of the borders and enforce immigration laws.
While allowing legal immigrants to bless this nation with their talents and their dreams.
Florida U.S. Senator Marco Rubio appeared on screen at the convention. In a message lasting less than 90 seconds, he attacked Hillary Clinton, said Donald Trump is committed to Republican principles, and called on party unity.
The time for fighting each other is over. It's time to come together and fight for a new direction for America. It's time to win in November.
After all of that, still no endorsement from Marco Rubio. And as you heard at the top of the newscast there, Ted Cruz not giving an endorsement either. No booze for Marco. He wasn't here. Ted Cruz caught some. It has been an interesting third day here at the Republican National Convention. Mike Pence, of course, accepting his nomination for vice president. The big night. Night number 4. Donald Trump himself, who made a surprise appearance here at the end of Mike Pence's speech, will be accepting his nomination. So that should be something to see. Josh and Jen, back to you.
And Keith, from your perspective and looking at the overall mood, what was the mood like, the reception in that arena tonight?
It's interesting. It ebbs and flows, the mood here. I mean, some speakers seem to be doing extremely well, and then others just kind of meander. There's a lot of talking, but the most repeated chants I heard all night was lock her up, lock her up. You heard that a lot, referring to Hillary Clinton, and then USA, USA. I mean, you had some of that going on. There is energy here, and I think there is a unifying of the party, but we can still see the splinters that we've been talking about for weeks on end now. After Ted Cruz's speech, I don't know if that did Donald Trump any good or not, having some of that action happen there. I mean, I was hearing that Ted Cruz's wife had to be escorted out by security because she was being heckled. So that's not a good thing in a party that's supposed to be unified at this point going into day 4 of their convention. So we'll have it all for you beginning again tomorrow right here in Cleveland. I'm reporting live. Back to you, Josh.
All right, Keith, thanks so much. No shortage of action out there. We appreciate it. Well, Keith is leading our team coverage from the RNC and the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia next week. And we'll also get live reports from our D.C. Bureau reporters.